Here's more wrestling news for February 24th, 2026. Your headlines for this afternoon include what really happened with AJ Styles after Raw went off the air, AAA and Fox tapings in Mexico could be canceled amid cartel violence, Randy Orton admits, "I've only got so many years left," Femi challenges Tom Brady to step in the ring with WWE in playful comment, Jacob Fatu says he almost got fired before I got hired ahead of WWE signing, JBL explains why his in-ring comeback fell apart after TNA creative change, and more. AJ Styles may have received a powerful on-screen farewell, but what happened after the cameras stopped rolling might have meant even more. When Raw went off the air, the entire locker room reportedly entered the ring to give Styles flowers. One by one, superstars surrounded him, applauding and embracing the phenomenal one in a moment that felt completely genuine. Moments like that don't happen for everyone. After decades of defining what it means to be a world-class performer, from TNA to Japan to WWE, Styles received the kind of send-off that only a universally respected veteran earns. This ovation wasn't just from the crowd, it was from his peers. GUNTHER versus Brock Lesnar? The former Intercontinental Champion isn't dismissing that possibility at all. While appearing on the morning shift, GUNTHER was asked who might be next on his list under the career killer persona. When the hosts floated Lesnar's name as a potential target, GUNTHER didn't dodge the idea. "That's a good one, right? We'll see. I think there are a bunch of examples of people who overstay their welcome, who just hang on a little bit too much, who chase one moment too much. It seems like there is a big amount of people to choose from." That comment alone has fueled speculation. There are already rumors circulating that Femi could challenge Lesnar at WrestleMania. At the same time, there is growing chatter that Lesnar may be headed toward a retirement match at SummerSlam, which is scheduled to take place in his home state of Minneapolis, Minnesota. If that's the direction WWE is considering, a showdown with GUNTHER would fit the narrative perfectly. The career killer targeting one of the most dominant forces in modern wrestling history? That practically writes itself. Of course, nothing has been officially announced, but if Lesnar's final run is approaching, pairing him with GUNTHER could create a generational clash built around legacy, dominance, and finality. The fallout from escalating violence in Mexico could now impact AAA's upcoming television plans. Following reports of unrest after the killing of Cartel leader Nemesio Agusera Cervantes, known as El Mencho, concerns have grown regarding public safety in several regions, including Monterrey, Mexico, where AAA is scheduled to hold its February 28th taping for its Fox broadcast. According to WrestleVotes, the situation could potentially affect the event. When asked whether the AAA on Fox taping might be canceled due to the unrest, the outlet responded, "Saturday, AAA from, I believe, Monterrey, Mexico, AAA Live and tapings that they've been doing, yeah, there's a big shot. It doesn't seem safe right now, so there's a shot." Reports indicate that violence has spread across multiple Mexican states, with travel disruptions and flight cancellations adding to the instability. Safety is reportedly the primary concern. I know that there have been dozens of people that have been killed, flights being canceled to Mexico. WWE and AAA will do all the things they think are best for everybody in terms of safety and security. As of right now, no official cancellation or relocation has been announced. However, given the severity of the situation and the fluid nature of security concerns, the February 28th AAA taping remains uncertain. Event organizers will likely continue monitoring the situation closely before making a final decision. Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. Randy Orton knows the clock is ticking, and he's not pretending otherwise. Ahead of his record-setting 10th appearance inside the Elimination Chamber on February 28th, Orton opened up about the physical toll the structure has taken on his body and how much longer he realistically sees himself competing. Speaking on Get Up, Orton reflected on what it means to step inside the steel after nearly 2 decades of punishment. 10 Elimination Chambers is a lot of Elimination Chambers. My body's been beaten up all over that ring and that chamber, man. It's unforgiving. But I take a lot of experience with myself into that chamber, and I'm gonna use it this Saturday, and I'm gonna win the thing and go to WrestleMania, man. Then came the line that immediately grabbed attention. I've only got so many years I'm gonna be able to do this, and I'm enjoying every second of it. So at the chamber, I'm gonna make it count. For a veteran who has headlined WrestleMania multiple times and endured countless high-impact matches, the acknowledgement carries weight. Orton has battled injuries throughout his career, and every appearance inside the chamber adds mileage to an already worn-down frame. The question now becomes simple: does experience give him the edge inside of one of WWE's most brutal structures, or are we witnessing the final stretch of one of the company's most enduring careers? Tom Brady may have called WWE cute, but now Femi is entering the conversation, and he's not impressed. After Randy Orton publicly said he'd love to hit Brady with an RKO, and Liv Morgan defended WWE's athleticism, the debate took another turn. Speaking to Adrian Hernandez on February 23rd, Femi weighed in directly. "Listen, you can say whatever you like, Mr. Tom, but until you actually do it, your opinion isn't valid. You have to step in there and experience it." Femi didn't stop there. He questioned the idea of judging professional wrestling from the outside. You can't judge it from the outside. Lace up the boots, get in the ring, take some bumps, and if you still feel the same way after that, then your opinion is valid. Brady originally made the cute remark during an appearance on Logan Paul's podcast, which quickly caught the attention of WWE talent. Since then, multiple voices from the locker room have responded, and the tone has shifted from playful to pointed. Whether Brady ever steps inside a ring is another story, but one thing is clear: the WWE roster isn't letting the comment slide quietly. Now the question is this just competitive banter, or could this turn into something bigger down the line? Jacob Fatu says his road to WWE nearly collapsed before it even started, and it wasn't storyline hype. During an interview with Denise Salcido, Fatu clarified that when he previously said he almost got fired before he got hired, he wasn't cutting a promo, he was speaking from experience. "I almost got fired before I got hired. They thought that was a line. No, they thought that was a line. Nah, that was no line. Like, man, this is real, uncut Jacob Fatu." Rather than turning it into a sympathy narrative, Fatu framed the moment as a lesson about discipline and perseverance. He made it clear how close he was to losing the opportunity and how easy it would have been to walk away. And this ain't me trying to say like, oh, I had the hardest life, this and that coming up. Nah, this ain't got nothing to do with that. And this got something to do with like, man, you can't make it out the way. Anything you going through, bro, wake up, go get it, go push, keep pushing, bro, don't give up. He admitted there were days that he didn't even want to get out of bed, acknowledging just how thin the margin was between success and self-sabotage. "Trust me, it was days I didn't want to get up, man. It was so easy for me just to go, you know what I mean? But man, nah, just keep pushing. Keep going to it, man. God is good, God is great." Now firmly part of WWE's landscape, Fatu's comments add a different layer to his current run. Knowing how close he came to losing everything, it reframes his momentum as something earned the hard way. JBL was closer to stepping back into the ring than most fans realized, but a creative shift brought those plans to a halt. During a recent appearance on TMZ's Inside the Ring, the WWE Hall of Famer addressed speculation about a full-time in-ring return. With recent appearances in GCW and AAA, along with reports that he had been training with Jody Malenko and Gerald Briscoe, many believed a serious comeback was in motion. According to JBL, it nearly happened. "Yeah, I was gonna do it last year and it didn't work out. I was going to do something in TNA and it didn't work out. They had a creative change and I didn't like what the creative was. I didn't think it was very good. I didn't think it was good for business or good for me or good for anything. And so I told them, I said I'm not really interested in doing it, and so I walked out of it, and I still have a good relationship with them." He explained that the individual behind the creative change was fired shortly after, and then WWE's partnership with Total Nonstop Action Wrestling altered the landscape entirely. The guy who made the creative change got fired about a week or two later, and then WWE partnered with them, and so it just never came back to fruition. That wasn't the only opportunity that shifted. JBL also revealed that he had something lined up with Lucha Libre AAA Worldwide before WWE's involvement changed his direction. "But yeah, I was gonna do something in TNA, and I was gonna do something in AAA down in Mexico, and then all of a sudden WWE buys them, and they made me a commentator. So I'm glad they kept me, took me out of the ring. Maybe that was a hint they were giving to me." Even at 59, Layfield says he's still training hard, having built out a personal gym and working closely with respected veterans, but he stopped short of confirming any immediate return. For now, JBL seems content staying active while keeping the door slightly open, and if he does lace up the boots again, it won't be for nostalgia, it'll need to make business sense. For all of our subscribers, don't miss the 9 a.m. Eastern video we dropped earlier today. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.